This video is probably going to be very relatable to quite a few of you, but this is something that I've come across even just yesterday, to be honest, and today a little bit. When it comes down especially to seeing people you used to know, it's almost like they can't stop looking at you, bro. It's like they can't believe what they see. They're just really looking at you, trying to get a read on you, trying to figure you out, trying to like, what the hell is this guy or girl up to? Like, what the hell? They just can't believe it. The stare is real, bro. They're looking at you like you really got something going. And you probably do, if you're chosen. You know, you just try to stay low key. You just try to keep the peace. You just try to float around like a butterfly. And people's gonna just give you these looks, because they know you got it going on. They can't believe what they're seeing. Like, they just look at you and they look away and they look at you again, and they just keep looking at you. Because of who you've become. That's what it is. You dedicate yourself in a way that is top tier, top percent in the world. Let's be real. And they know you're on your shit. Most people don't take life seriously, bro. Most people just do whatever in life. Not much ambition, if any. So when you are focused, driven, mindset individual, like 24/7 obsessed, you have goals. You have goals. If you have big goals, that's how you're going to be. It's what the occasion calls for. Because if you have big goals, how the hell are you going to achieve them if you're just floating around with everyone else doing dumb shit that don't even matter? It's not going to happen. You have to be switched on in your life so much. You have to demand so much from yourself to achieve the things you want to achieve. It's all about a mindset and what you're willing to put yourself through. Because we can all sit around and think about big things and stuff like this, but are you actually going to put yourself through it? Can you actually put yourself through it? Can you actually feel the pain? Can you actually go through the trying times where you feel lonely, where you feel hated, where you feel not the best, where you feel anxiety, where you feel a whole bunch of crazy shit happening, but you still go forward? Can you go through those times and make it through those times? Because you're not going to feel that way forever, but those feelings, you're probably going to feel those things, bro, especially on the beginning stages of your journey. Especially when you're misunderstood. Especially. It's not an easy path. It's not an easy thing to put yourself through. And when you do it and you come out on top, you see people you used to know for a long time ago, even people that you don't even know sometimes, bro. They were looking at you a little bit funny. Like it's almost like they can't stop looking at you. They almost can't believe that you're even you. Well, you're looking at me, well, you're just trying to act innocent, like nothing not even happened. Like what? Because really, you're just you. You're still a human being and you still bleed red. You just do special things. And they don't like it. That's when people's going to stare at you, bro. Either that or you're going to be some kind of serial killer or some shit. Then people stare at you too, probably. But you're a special individual. You do special things. Doing special things makes you a special individual to begin with. Makes you chosen. Because you were chosen to do special things. You were chosen to do above average things. And that's just how it is. So people's going to look at you funny, bro. When you go after the bigger things, when it's just in you to be that way. It's just in you to be that way. That's just who you are. That's what God put you here to do, and you're doing exactly what God put you here to do. Most people don't. Most people don't do what God put them here to do. There's just like a forever stall on their life. And with you go for it no matter what, regardless. There could be a saber-toothed fucking tiger outside. You're going to open your door and go to your car anyway. Ask for the other people. Oh, we'll wait till it's gone. To make sure. We can't mess up. We can't make a mistake. That's what school teaches you too. Don't make a mistake. Memorize everything. Do your test right. Do this right. You know how the real world works? Not like that. You're supposed to make mistakes. You're supposed to learn from your mistakes. You're supposed to do teamwork. School individually forces you to be a worker by yourself. That's what it does, to make you a slave for the system. They don't want you to think in your higher self. It takes a chosen individual to begin with to be able to even think that way. Because nobody else gets it. They don't even want to get it. You tell people like that in a daily basis, which I don't. I don't even bother no more, bro. You can't tell regular people shit like this. They get mad offended. That's why we don't. That's why we don't really tell women the truth either, because they're just going to come back and call you, oh, you're just a hater. No, actually, you're the hater. You're a masculine ass chick. Unlikable as fuck. We're just telling the truth. I don't even hate you. I might not like you, but it's the truth. That don't make me a hater for telling the truth. That's what I'm saying, bro. You can't tell most people in the world the truth. You can't. And you tell a woman the truth, they're coming back with some sort of lie or slander. But what we say is no word of a lie. It is what it is. It is the truth. And we all know that saying, bro. Women cannot handle the truth, and it is the truth. That is the truth. But they'll always come back to throw something at you because you made them feel a certain way for telling the truth. But it is what it is. I don't tell them, bro. I like the way I operate and move when I go anywhere to deal with just the people out there in society. I just don't do much. I don't say much. I keep to myself. It's a whole different world. It's an entirely different world out there, bro. They're doing what they do in society, and then you do what you do and you expand. You're not stuck in society. You're an expanded human being with many possibilities. People is stuck in cycles, bro. And you're just floating around like a butterfly. That's why people's looking at you, bro, because everyone's stuck and then they see the butterfly floating around. Does that make sense? It makes perfect sense. I didn't even think to say this before the video, but guess what? It's a great analogy. It's the truth. They know you're up to something, bro. People can just tell. They can tell because of your energy, the way you move, your confidence, the way you're not in a panicky, weird scenario like they are. They're just like stuck. They're like robotic human beings, just like stuck doing what they do. Yeah, can I take your order, please? And it's just like program shit. You're just open-minded. You go wherever you go and you're clear-minded. You're just clear. You float around like nothing's happening. And when you're that, you're gonna be dipping. You're gonna be dodging. Because guess what? They see you. And they're gonna stare at you. They want to try to trap you just like they're trapped, bro. They see how free you are and it's like they hate it. They hate the chosen ones because the chosen ones find a way. Chosen ones find the way to freedom, bro. And anybody could do it. We just believed in ourselves more, do more, demand of ourselves more, put ourselves in better positions because that's what we want. We're not going to settle for what the world wants us to do. We do what we want to do. I'm a very stubborn person myself. And that is how an A+ competitive man is. You have to be stubborn in your way. We're going to steer the ship my fucking way, motherfucker. That's how it is. We're not doing what this school teacher wants us to do. We're not going to do what our parents want us to do. We're not going to do what other people want us to do, our friends to be like, or any of this bullshit. We're going to do what we do. We are going to do what we think and what we feel is right. What we know is right. Not what the program world wants us to be or do. We do what's right. We become the best versions of ourselves. We do what's right. Of course people's going to stare at you. Of course people's going to hate. I don't get surprised by this shit no more. And even when they try to be cool with you and they're being cool with you and they look away and you're just like talking and then they turn away and they look back at you again, bro, I caught that. I see what you just did there. You looked at me, you try to play cool like we're both on the same page, and all of a sudden you look back at me weirdly because you know something's fucking different. You know damn well it's different. I see very clearly. I see what you do. And that's okay. I feel bad for you. Actually, I don't. I really don't. But you guys get what I'm saying, bro. We're not trying to... We're just trying to be who we are. We're not trying to be in staring contests with people. I don't give a fuck. You clearly do. You're looking at me a little bit too long, buddy. A little bit too long. They're looking at you worried, bro. They're, oh my God, what does he do? What did he do? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. They're just looking at you, bro. It's almost like the way they look at you, it's like, save me. It's like, what did you do to save yourself? Save me. I can teach you. I can't physically switch spirits and bodies with you and do that. I can't do that. But I can teach you. But guess what? Most people in society, most people in the world is too fucking arrogant to sit there and listen to you because they, how dare him be better than me? How dare him know more than me? Oh my God. That's why you're stuck as fuck. Because you're arrogant. You don't want to listen. But yet you're looking at me real funny with those little eyes that's saying, no, save me. I see exactly what you're doing, buddy. Way too switched on for you fools, bro. Way too switched on. Think what you want. You're not on my level. You're just not. I know who you are. You don't know who I am. And that is a video I'm going to elaborate on even more. I know exactly who you are. Very see-through. You don't know who I am. You don't know who I am. They don't know me, son. You ever hear that saying? They don't know me, son. You're going to find out a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more as time goes on. You think you know me now. Wait till you see. This is how it is, bro. This is how it is. You know them. The chosen ones know who others are. Others don't know who the chosen ones are. They can think and pretend and think and whatever they want to think. Think as hard as you want. You'll never know, and you're forever going to be shocked. That's all we do is shock other people. They think they catch a little read on you, a little hint on you. Be prepared to be shocked again, because it's going to happen. We're better than you think. I know you think we're pretty good, but we're even better than that. And they're going to get fooled again and again and again. We try to tell you this truth. The world is very slow. In my opinion, the world is slow as fuck. People slow. And you know what? It's probably good, because if the whole world was like me, it'd be fucking crazy, bro. It would be crazy. But this is the truth. I know what I see. It is what it is. I just know what you are. I really do. But you don't know what I am. You can get a little read here and there. I don't think I know who you are. I'm about to change again and again and again and again and again, because that's who I am. I know who you are. You were the same person you were fucking 10 years ago, and that's who you will continue to be, and probably even get worse over time. I'm doing the exact opposite. I was way better than I was 10 years ago, and guess what? Right now, from 5-10 years in the future, I'm going to be way better again. I'm going to look a little bit different. I'm going to talk a little bit different. I'm going to be a little bit different. But you're not. That's how I know who you are, and that's how I know you don't know who I am. Think that. Keep thinking that. You're about to see different. That's what these fools don't understand, and you know what? That's why they look at you a little bit funny, because they know you're on the go, bro. They know you're on the go. They know you're changing, and this is why they stare down the chosen ones, because they're trying to get a read so bad, and they give you those eyes where it's like, save me. But they'll never admit it. They'll never admit it. Your soul is just different, bro. That's what it is. This level of understanding, bro, people could never sit here. You think I could go up to the average person and tell them all this? They'd be bamboozled, bro. They'd probably drop to the floor in shock. They can't handle to hear this. I was built for shit like this, bro. I could sit across from any human being on earth, and you could say the craziest shit, and I could sit there and take it all in like a therapist. Because that's pretty much what I am. I understand the world. I understand people. I understand psychology. The amount of work I've done behind the scenes is absolutely no joke. This is my specialty. It's humans, human behavior. It's like you just get reads on shit because of how much I've been involved in certain situations, have learned from certain situations, have studied, have been involved in some stuff. In that life experience, which you cannot beat. I put myself in very uncomfortable situations in life, very high pressured situations in life, more than, I'd say probably more than about 90% of people in the world, probably more. Probably more than that. And so many different things at that, bro. So many different things. I can't even sit here to name all the things. Like, there's just so many different things. Like, when we're talking about high pressure situations, we're talking about all types of different kinds of fights. Sports. Playing around in an industry that's very, very, very sketchy. When I was a bit younger. Driving across a bridge with pounds of weed in my trunk. Armpit sweat in a t-shirt with down to here because of what might happen. Being 17, 18 years old, walking into a house with actual Nazis and the Hells Angels by myself. There's just certain things I've done. Those are a couple that most people will never experience. This is what sets me apart from the world. And there's people that's done even more than me. And obviously they're set apart from the world as well. All these things, bro, is good experience. As bad as it may sound, as crazy as it may sound, it changes you as a person. It makes you tougher. It makes you stronger. When you're in high pressure situations to begin with, it makes life so much easier. I worked a job before in the freezing cold for 12-hour days. The very first day I showed up, I was wearing a damn sweater, bro. And it was fucking windy. It was an open space, so the wind was strong as hell. And every second of that day was so brutally painful that it made everything else in life easy. So when you do really hard shit, it makes you a different person, bro. It changes you, and you can do anything. When you feel crazy pain, it puts you ahead of the weak ass society that we're in today. That's why I just stay quiet around most people and float around like a butterfly. Because I'm not trying to get involved with everybody. I'm not trying to tell everyone the truth. I'm not trying to do any of that. I do that on my own time where people actually want to hear it and listen. I'm not trying to convince every weak ass motherfucker in society what to do or how things are. Keep doing what you do. I know you don't want to hear it. Keep doing whatever you're doing. Have fun. It's not going to end well for you. This is why people look at you funny, bro. Because you're different. You're cut from a different cloth. Your spirit is different. You think different. You move different. You're at a different speed in life. In a whole, you're a fucking animal, bro. In the best way possible. And you're in full control. You're not some wild animal going crazy. You're in full control. But you have that craziness. You have that spirit. Tough. Cut from a different cloth. Chosen.